Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. Boy, the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will get the first crack at it here. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
Looking to pass. It's Wolf. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Might as well stick with him. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
They go to the ground, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Ibuka. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Buckeyes are rolling down the field. He wants to throw. He lets it fly. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. A 3rd and long coming up here. He'll just keep slinging it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first. They'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Just feeds the running back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Wolf. Throws to the back. Got his man in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back on the move. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll give it to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Working the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Howard. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. Oh, look out, there he goes. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got his man on the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to the right side. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Using the quick game. At midfield, he's got room. Can anyone catch him? Inside the 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Broncos look to keep this drive humming. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. It's a better play there by the defense.
Really need positive yards on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. Feeling some heat. This time it's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. A new set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ibuka. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
Fighting off the defender.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
No chance to run, but still a good game.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him, and they convert. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Looking to throw it again. Can't make the break. first 6 right there.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. But he's an absolute stud, and I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys on him.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up 3rd down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a 2-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch, called for and made. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And they wanted we pass. 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Ready to try the point after. Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this...
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Hey. This defense gets the ball back for its own.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Personal foul. Unnecessary defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And the Buckeyes want to move quickly. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Broncos will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in this second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
A pickup of 5, marching at the 36-yard line. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking for a crease. It's Henderson. Oh, he got loose. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. Smashes through.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. The Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The give to the tailback. Is made at the 22, a 10-yard pickup and a outside the red zone. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
And the Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. After run, now throw. And the physical play there. Completion on 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. They've held this ball forever, driven it deep. Now facing a 3rd and goal. Wants to throw, it's Howard. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Handoff to the single back. Running with power. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Bunch formation for these receivers.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Got his man quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Broncos are flying down the field. He's looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Motion from the offense. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the stick. Broncos will have it 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th down. 2 for 3 so far in this one. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Offense getting set for 1st down. Quickly complete. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Works the middle of the field. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got it, and they convert. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Looking down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Broncos! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Hands it off. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be... They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. He's not afraid to go deep. Incomplete on... And man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To throw, it's Wolf. He's right on target. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. The 40. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. PAT unit on the field. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Bringing it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging.
The expressway is wide open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. To the air, it's Wolf. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
At this point in the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
The aerial assault continues. Reels it in the end zone. Down Broncos.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up 14 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that.